All right, everyone. It is Tuesday, March 25th, 2025, and it's time for another Toast Tuesday. I am Mike.
And I'm Cameron.
And we're coming at you here from Toast Winery in the beautiful Finger Lakes right on Seneca Lake. Cameron, it's National Lobster Newburgh Day.
Okay.
Lobster Newburgh Day. We'll get to that.
Okay.
It's also National Tolkien Reading Day.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
Tolkien
Reading Day. Have you ever had lobster Newburgh?
Mm-mm.
Never had?
Never. I've never.
It's actually something that I like. I don't know if you like lobster or not, but I do. I like this.
Like lobster.
I like this. It's actually a really rich meal. Lobster, butter, cream. They also make it with a little cognac, a little sherry, and eggs.
And eggs. I like eggs.
Yeah. So it's a very creamy, buttery dish with lobster in it.
Yeah.
Often served in a bread bowl.
Oh, that sounds really
hollow
good.
Out a circular bread bowl, put the lobster Newburgh in there.
Ooh.
It's almost like a lobster stew. That's how I would describe it, but it's very good. It's very rich.
Sounds really good.
It's wonderful. Today's Lobster Newburgh Day.
Well, I might go find something.
Yeah, I don't know where you're going to find that around here, but
it's all
yes, but it's very good. If you ever do get a chance to try it, I would recommend it. How was your week?
Oh, it was really good.
Yeah,
there was
really good.
Really good.
Why was it really good?
There's a new game that was released called Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Oh, it's so good.
So good. And which platform is this on?
It's on every single platform, I believe.
Are you playing it on all platforms?
Xbox. Yeah, just
You're
Xbox.
playing it on Xbox.
Yeah,
okay.
One of those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're enjoying it?
It's so good.
Why is it good?
It takes place in Japan, and you have a choice between like a shinobi assassin and the samurai, and it's cool to see their different paths and like how they cross together sometimes. Okay. Some of it's historically accurate, but it's still a video game, so some of it's just,
all right,
jumping through the air.
Let's keep going. Let's move on before we lose everyone. No. All right, good. I'm glad you're enjoying that. I know that's something you enjoy doing, so it's always good when you have a good one.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was a pretty good week here. It was a great weekend. We had a nice week. A lot of stuff going on this weekend. We had, of course, the pickle pairings were going on. We had our Seneca Lake Wine Trail event. Winter warm up. That was fun, right?
That was a lot of fun.
The soup went over well. I think people enjoyed the soup. And we had our first sangria of the year.
We did.
First sangria of the year. So we do sangrias here during the warm weather months all year long. And we had our first one this weekend. I'll talk a little bit about that,
of course,
in the future here. But that was fun as well. So a lot of stuff going on here in the tasting room. We bottled up some more dry rosé as well. So it was good to get that into bottle. And Wine Club Pickup Month continues.
Yes, it does.
So Wine Club Pickup Month, and again, just nice to see those familiar faces and get to see the people that come in for that. So always nice to enjoy that as well. Cameron, what's happening at Toast?
Well, the sangrias are back, like you've mentioned.
Yes.
Pickles are still going strong, even through that winter warm event.
Yeah,
we still have that going
pickle
on.
Pairings even during an event. Sangria, our first sangria, and we do the sangria every year. It's our Peep Sangria.
I love the Peep Sangria.
Peep Sangria, yeah. So people really enjoy that. This year it's orange, pineapple, cranberry.
Nice.
With a peep.
With a peep in there.
Put a little peep on a straw, so you get to eat the peep. You get to enjoy the sangria. Again, we do the Peep Sangria every year. This is the first one.
First one
of many. We'll do this one for the next few weeks.
Okay, good.
And we'll introduce a new one
Brand new
as we do. So, come out and enjoy the Peep Sangria. Orange, pineapple, cranberry. A little splash of Sprite in there to give it a little effervescence. Is really good. I must admit, it's a pretty good one. Talked about this now for a few weeks, but time's running out for Sign and Design. April 6th, our next wine and crafting event here at Toast Winery. You will pick your own sign from the vendor's website. She will bring that here. You will get to then paint and design and create it while enjoying a glass of Toast wine and just be an overall good time with good people here. You might meet someone new. You might see some familiar faces, but always a good time. Again, that's Sunday, April 6th from 1 to 3 p.m. check out tickets on our Facebook event page or on our website. The next Seneca Lake Wine Trail event is coming.
Right around the corner.
Yeah, what is that? Like 3 weeks away, I think. Spring wine and cheese, always a popular one. Spring wine and cheese. It really is usually the one where the weather's hopefully a little bit nicer and warmer, and people are ready to get out and do some things. Again, we're going to be serving our salsa chicken dish. Again, family recipe that Jane and I make. It's a zesty chicken breast, finished off with some nice little zippy salsa and cheddar cheese. So that's the cheese aspect to it. Yeah, spring wine and cheese, April 11th through the 13th. You need to go to the Seneca Lake Wine Trail website in order to buy your tickets. Barrel tasting. The barrel tasting event is now live.
It's official. Okay,
it's official. I couldn't go another week without getting that done. So again, we're doing a barrel tasting here at Toast Winery. It'll be held in the Barrel Room, April 27th from 1 to 3 p.m. So that's also a Sunday, 1 to 3 p.m. We're going to go through our dry reds. We're going to go through a lot of them responsibly, but we're going to go through them. We're going to go through them all, and we'll also be going to blend our bougie wine together, so you'll get to taste how that's coming along. And we're also going to compare to a couple of our in-bottle reds as well, so you can see how a wine tastes now versus how it's tasting in the barrel versus how it's tasting now in the bottle.
Absolutely,
that's a better way to say it. But get your tickets because it is going to be a limited event. We've already sold quite a few.
Nice.
And you can go again now out to our website or our Facebook event page to book your tickets. And I encourage you to do that now. Of course, pickle pairings are going on as well.
Yep.
We had a nice weekend for that. We almost sold out of our honey chipotle pickles. So again, that's a popular one. They're all so good. They're all fun. This is a barrel and brine pickle, honey chipotle. And hey, we called in a favor and to them directly, and they're shipping some out today.
That's really
cool. So we will have them for the weekend. Again, Barrel and Brines, thank you to them out of Buffalo for the honey chipotle pickle, which we will have in time for the weekend. Good news there.
Good.
Topical topics on a Tuesday. So I don't know. This is the trend now I'm doing because I'm doing the whatever the national day is, and then I try to do topical topics kind of themed around it. I don't know if I'm going to do that every time, but it seems to be working right now.
It's a trend.
J.R.R. Tolkien.
Yeah.
You know who that is?
I do know who that is.
You do know who that is. Okay. Well, I'm not sure why J.R.R. has 3 initials and a last name.
Yeah. Never
That's a little odd.
Yeah,
I'm not sure either. I guess I could have researched a little further, but I did not. It oddly has 3 initials, J.R.R. J.R.R. Tolkien is an English writer, poet, and philosopher, famous for authoring the Silmarillion and Rover Random. Rove Random. It is. Oh, and of course, The Hobbit.
And The Hobbit.
Everybody knows him for those
The Hobbit.
things, right? Born in 1892, and I would have thought a little more modern spin on things that I didn't realize he was that long ago. Born in 1892, he passed in 1973 at 81 years old. Ooh. It's a long life for somebody born in 1892. I don't know if the lifespan was that long from an average standpoint. So. Interesting. Shame he never got to see the film success that the Silmarillion had, right? I mean, the classic film,
Everybody knows
the Silmarillion, and he never really got to see how that was received. You know,
that's sad.
So, J.R.R. Tolkien, it's his day today. So read a book by him today. There's definitely people out there like losing their minds right now, right? Because
they're like itching at
I'm not. They're yelling at their car radio,
you're missing the big one,
their computer, or their TV. Of course, we know J.R.R. Tolkien and the Lord of the Rings, right? The Lord of the Rings is his, of course, claim to fame for sure. Some of those other ones are big too, but Lord of the Rings, of course, is the biggest, and we know that the trilogy. Have you seen the films?
Oh, of course I have.
Yes. Have you read the books?
I've read every single book.
You've read the book, so you are a J.R.R. Tolkien
love
fan.
Lord of the Rings. Yes, it's so good.
So this is the day for you to maybe revisit a little of
They're
that.
so
Maybe you
long,
should go home
too,
tonight
yeah.
and just flip through some pages.
Read a few
The Lord of the Rings trilogy, of course, his most famous work. 150 million copies of the book sold to date so far, of all three, the trilogy. 150 million. He's been he's been thought of, I'll use that word, as the father of modern fantasy literature.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of inspiration for a lot of other authors that have since been in the genre. And he's also widely regarded as one of the most influential authors of all time.
Oh, that's cool.
So, J.R.R. Tolkien, a pretty big deal. And no wonder he has his own reading day, right?
It's a big deal.
What do you think? What can you? So I am clearly not versed in
the Lord of the Rings,
J.R.R. Tolkien universe, the Lord of the Rings, because I'm not spouting anything
that's
Lord of the Rings kind of related.
Yeah.
What is it? No, I'm not even going to try. Overworld or something? No.
The Middle Earth.
Middle Earth. Yeah. That's what I was trying. Yeah, not even close. That's what I was thinking of, though.
I like them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it started as it's just one giant book, but they broke it up into 3 sections just so it was a lot easier.
In the trilogy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I understood from reading too that there's a tie-in to The Hobbit.
Yes.
As well as the my thing out, the Silmarillion.
Yeah.
That there's a tie-in of all of those taking place over the whole kind of world and everything, right?
It's really cool.
Okay. So anyway, I just thought it's interesting.
It's a nice
J.R.R. Tolkien. This is his day. Yeah, big deal.
It's a big day.
Big deal. Lord of the Rings. So if you're a fan of him and those, maybe break the movie out or movies and break the books out.
Good movie.
I think I watched the movies, maybe 2 of them.
Did you watch the extended cuts or just the?
I had the deluxe DVD version.
So you had the...
There was a time in my life when I was into I just bought all these DVDs. I was like, I'm gonna just sit home and watch them, I never really did. But I'm pretty sure I still have that.
It's worth money if it's
special edition. I don't know. I'll have to look. I'm pretty sure it's in a box somewhere. Anyway. You know what else is going on? March Madness, NCAA March Madness.
Yeah, I like March Madness.
Yeah, who are you rooting for?
The one team I really, really like. We talked about off camera.
Okay, yeah, that team. Okay, all right. Yeah, no,
it's really cool.
So that's going on right now. I was excited for this year. So I mean, I know you're not, but okay. I was excited this year. A team that I've liked since I was a little kid, St. John's University.
Oh, cool.
This is the first year that they've been back in competitive basketball for a long time. Heavily seeded. They were a number 2 seed, which is a big deal. And they lost already.
Oh.
So they're out.
Well, I mean, at least they made the...
it's true. So I feel like I've got some things to look forward to. And you might say, why do I like St. John's? They're a New York City school, a little Catholic school out of New York City. But they were really good, back in the early 80s, late 70s.
Yeah.
And they were on TV all the time. So as a kid, I played basketball. I liked basketball. I just kind of that was the team that was always on. And I really liked them. And they were good back then. And so I just kind of grew up liking St. John's all through that. And they've just been bad for so long. I was just thrilled to see them back this year, but all done. But hopefully next year they'll be. Yeah, I think anyway. You don't know, so I'm not going to get into their coach and all that because it'll be lost on you. But that's okay. What are we drinking today, Cameron?
Ooh, a nice, beautiful 2023 Cabernet Sauvignon.
2023 Cabernet Sauvignon. Yes, not released yet. Not released yet, but. If you watch Toast Tuesdays, you're in the know now. You just mention it. When you come into the tasting room, you can talk to Cameron, you can talk to whoever, and say, hey, I'd love to get a taste of that Cabernet Sauvignon. We'll make it happen for you. We'll make it happen for you, and we'll let you buy some if you like it. So 2023 Cabernet Sauvignon. Good to have this back. We haven't had this back in a couple of, probably about a year and a half since we last had it.
It's flown by.
Yeah, and people loved the first vintage that we did. Aged in French oak for 12 months. We bottled it about a month ago, so it's still, I still think it's a little young. It does have a nice nose to it, though. It definitely has a traditional Cabernet Sauvignon nose, so I think you know what this is right away. Beautiful color, nice dark color on
rich.
this. Oh yeah, some real nice mouthfeel there. Nice body on this wine. Got some nice tannins there as well. I get a little hint of vanilla.
Oh, I do see that now.
Yeah, a little hint of vanilla in that, but classic, what I'll call Finger Lakes Cabernet Sauvignon flavors. This is not a California Cabernet. We can't make California Cabernet here in the Finger Lakes, but this is a great expression of that. No question about that. Yeah, I really like this, and I think it's only going to get better. If you were to come in and buy two, drink one now, drink one in 2, 3, 4, 5 years, be amazing in that time period.
That'd be lovely.
Yeah, really would recommend that. You get some nice, what kind of flavors you getting in there?
I almost get like a little bit of pepper almost in there.
Little peppery flavors. I definitely get some dark fruit in this. I mean, this is a solid red meat wine right here.
I like this.
Yeah.
It's just very easy right now. And like you said, I bet in about 5 years, couldn't imagine.
It'll really be good. It has some nice, what I call mouth-watering acidity. Your mouth just kind of floods.
It's like I want to keep going back.
Yeah. Very nice. So this is going to be a really nice wine. We'll release it, for everybody soon. But again, you're watching the show. It's available. It's available now for you guys, for all the toast heads out there. Just come in and ask for it. All right. Good stuff.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good. Great one.
Top 5 list. Top 5 list. I'm still talking about the Just Funk playlist. I still love the Just Funk playlist.
That's pretty good.
I don't know if you're listening to it.
I listen to it a few times.
I'm listening to it in the car all the time. I've posted it out on social media now, so you can find the Just Funk list. You can save it and like it on your Spotify account, and you can jam out to it as well, whether you're at home, in the car, wherever you may be. I really, it puts a smile on your face, makes you want to move a little bit while you're listening to it. You can't help but it. It's Just Funk, baby. So anyway, I just can't stop talking about that. But we're going to go back to the anti-top 5, the anti-top 5 list today. That was fun the last time we did it, but I had a little inspiration on this thing with a couple of things that have happened here. We're going to talk about the top 5 things you hate doing the most.
Oh, I like it.
You hate doing the most. Top 5 things you hate doing.
Yeah.
You gotta have 5 things you hate doing.
I have
for
5.
sure.
I have 5.
All right. Let's talk about this. Top 5 things that you hate doing. I'll go first.
You go first.
I'll
Absolutely.
go first.
Kind of give me a nice feel
My number 5, and I've talked about this before on the show. If you caught a particular episode, but I hate capitalizing juice with sugar.
Nice.
So adding sugar to juice when winemaking, it's just a sticky mess. There's sugar everywhere. It's just, I'm covered with it. I'm all sticky. Then I got to clean it all up afterwards. Capitalizing, which that means, again, to add sugar to the wine, not to make it sweet, not to add sugar to juice, I should say, not to make it sweet, but to make sure there's enough sugar in the juice to hit the alcohol percentage that you want to hit.
Yeah.
That's what we call capitalizing. So none of that sugar ends up in the final wine. It's actually converted into alcohol by the yeast. But I hate doing it. Hate doing it. All right, you go. Number 5. What do you hate?
I do not like going to sleep.
I don't like going to sleep.
I don't like looking at the time, be like, all right, it's time for bed, and now I got to go to bed.
Because you're a night owl?
Yes,
I love being a night owl. So you like staying up. Yes. You like staying up, and when the clock says it's time to go to bed,
I just hate it.
You hate it.
I wish I had like an Energizer bunny. I could just like change out the batteries and then just keep going.
Okay.
Don't like it.
Okay.
I just wish I could just.
You just want to stay up.
Just stay up.
Want to stay up and go. Okay.
Mm-mm.
All right. I get that. You're young. That flips at some point. That flips at some point. I'm just not going to tell you when, but it definitely flips.
You're spoiling it.
You're just like, man, I hate it when I sleep in because now I feel like I've wasted half the day, you know, and it's or oh my God, it's 9:30. I'm ready. I need to get to bed.
Already.
I'm ready for bed. Or when is it going to be time to go to bed? Okay. Number 4 on my list: talking to telemarketers. And I try to avoid talking to telemarketers. My phone rings like all the time.
I bet.
And as soon as if I don't recognize the number, I'm not answering.
Gotcha.
And it's a telemarketer of some sort trying to sell me extended car warranties or whatever they're going to. But every once in a while, I get stuck in the conversation, and I'm just like, I don't. And it's like, how do you get out of that conversation? It's hard. It's hard.
I would say my guilty pleasure is talking to them for a little while.
Oh, yeah? One of those.
Almost getting to that point and then hanging up.
No, I can't do that. I can't.
Like my favorite.
All right.
4.
What's your number 4?
Anything to do with garbage, like taking care of something, like getting the food out of the sink, like bagging up all the trash. I cannot stand the smell, the touch, the sound.
Okay, we have a little OCD.
Garbage, yeah.
A little OCD maybe as it relates to trash.
Don't like it.
Okay.
So one last thing I want to do
is deal with the trash.
Clean up.
Okay.
No thanks.
All right. I get that.
Somebody else
I don't get that, but that's okay.
Is it satisfying to bag everything up?
No, it's not satisfying, but I understand what you're saying. Yeah. No, I get it. Number 3 for me: signing up for new internet or cable. Signing up for new internet or cable, and this is probably that's a weird one. Why is that on your list? I just recently went through an experience and I just hated it. So I just signed up for new internet, right, as an example. And you can't just, say, I just want to get internet and no, that's all I need. I don't need a phone. I don't need your mobile service. I don't need your mobile cell phone service. They try to sell you everything. You can't just buy internet. And it's just an exhausting process. So this last time, I got the internet, got everything I wanted, I got it all set up. And this was after like them badgering me about, you need to sign up for our mobile phone services. Now I don't need your mobile phone services, whatever. They continued to call me like 3 or 4 times between that phone call and the actual appointment to try and continue to sell me things. I finally just said, stop. I don't want this. Stop calling me. I got what I want. I'm good. You don't need to try and sell me. I have a cell phone. I don't need your cell phone services. It's just I couldn't believe how, and it was so annoying. So I hated it. It's on my list.
That's very frustrating when things like that happen.
Yes.
I would bounce off of that for mine is losing your password for anything and having to recover it. Yeah.
So is that on your list?
Yeah.
That's your number 3?
Yeah.
Losing recovering lost passwords.
Like going into your email, waiting for the code to be sent, and it doesn't send, so you have to resend it, and that one expires, and you have to call, and it's just, that one is a nightmare.
That's a good one. That's a really good one. That can be such a pain.
It just ruins the day off.
Pain in the neck. And then it's like, if you enter incorrectly one more time,
and then your account will be
disabled. And it's like,
you're there for like an hour.
The pressure, your sweat. Yeah. That's a good one. That's a really good one. My number 2, going to the dentist. And apologies for all of you dentists out there that might be watching this show. It is my least favorite thing to do. I hate going to the dentist. It's just, there's something about it. You can't just go in there, even just to get a simple teeth cleaning. It's a miserable experience because they're scraping your teeth and they're doing all these things. And
even the sounds, I can hear the sounds.
Going to the dentist is like, very, I hate it. I hate it. It's why it's on my list.
I love it. The anti.
Yeah.
Number 2, this one I know you can't relate to. It's mowing the lawn.
Mowing the
lawn. I do not like it.
You don't enjoy it at all.
When it's hot out and it's just, you mess up a line, you want to go back, and it's just, I hate mowing the lawn.
And so let's give some context to the people, lest they think that I can't relate to it because I don't cut grass. I very much do cut the grass. He loves
cutting the grass.
I love to cut the grass. I love to cut the grass. So, yes. No. So you do not like cutting the grass.
No. And you're all sweaty and it's hot. Yeah, sometimes bees are out there.
At the end of the day, I get on that lawnmower and I can just chill out, cut the grass, It's some good downtime.
Can't stand it.
Some good downtime. I like it. All right.
Yeah.
All right. That's fair though. A lot of people don't like doing that.
Okay, that's good.
Getting ready to start popping up too. The spring lawn mowing is tough.
Yes,
it like grows like 3 inches a day sometimes. I feel
annoying.
Like it's like needs to be cut like every other day. My number one, by far, buying a car. It is the most miserable experience for me ever, and just because I just feel like it's such a high pressure sales situation. Yep. I don't want to deal with that. I try to do all my negotiating when I'm buying a car, like via email and online,
so much
like
easier.
before I step foot into it. I don't even test drive the cars anymore. I'm just like, okay, that's the car I want. This is how much I want to pay for it, and I try and do all it. And even after all of that, as soon as you get into the dealership, they're sitting you down in the chair trying to sell you something, and it's such a miserable experience for me. I know people that just love the thrill of negotiating and buying a car, and trying to like
get down to a lower price.
They love it. They love it. It's like a game for them.
It's like a headache almost.
It is so miserable for me. I hate it.
It's a lot of no's that happen when they're like, "Oh, you could get this one." It's like, no.
I hate buying cars. I just do. It's just such a bad experience for me. So that's my list. That's my anti top 5 list.
I love that 5.
All right, what do you got?
I'm shaving my face.
Shaving.
I can't. Okay. So I do a trim now, but I just let it go.
You just let it go.
Let it go. So that's
what about shaving? Don't you like? Is this the time?
It's the time it takes, the razor, the shaving cream, and the cleanup, and all this other stuff. So I just do a light trim around the edges and let it go.
Just beard all the time now. Okay.
Spending the money on the razors too. That's another expense, but it's just so much easier to just let it grow.
All right. There you go.
Top 5.
Nice anti-top 5 list.
Anti-top 5.
Things we hate the most. Yeah, let us know what you hate the most. I hate such a strong word, right? But I think it's appropriate for these things. For these things, this list is an appropriate word.
Nice. Agree? I would agree.
Yes, I agree. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you.
All right. Let's get to the toast. Just Funk. I talked about the Just Funk playlist. I'm going to stay in the Just Funk genre. We're going to do a toast with the Just Funk song today. Do you think we should start singing these?
I think we should.
We start singing these. I feel like that people would love to hear us sing.
It'd be appropriate.
Sing the toast. They'd probably be able to understand the whole concept of the toast song better. The toast. If we were singing, we can trade off. I'll go one week. You go one. All right. Let's do that. You're going to go first.
Okay.
You go first.
I'm looking at the song. I'm like, maybe I know this.
I'm just kidding. We might though. We might break out. We might break out in song one of these times. You'll never know it. I'm not sure if people are ready for that.
They'll have to be.
Not sure that they're ready for that, but we might do that. All right, here we go. I'm gonna try and break into my radio voice here. Let's see how I do. Here we go. Peaches and Herb peaked at number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 4 on Billboard's R&B chart in 1978. Shake your groove thing, baby. Coming at you from the beautiful Finger Lakes on WTST Radio. Let's go.
Beautiful. I like that.
I don't know how that was. Could have been better. But let's do it. Peaches and Herb. Shake your groove thing. There's nothing more than I'd like to do than take the floor and dance with you. Keep dancing. Let's keep dancing. Shake your groove thing. Shake your groove thing. Yeah. Show them how we do it now. Cheers.
Cheers.